Antigua and Barbuda rely on tourism to drive their gross domestic product. With a population of 100,000 and as one of the safest and most beautiful destinations in the Americas, it's no surprise a mix of internationally famous politicians, entertainers, and fashion designers live in Antigua and Barbuda, in some of the most beautiful homes in the Caribbean. Antigua and Barbuda is a constitutional monarchy with a British-style parliament system of government. Despite the island's sunny weather and countless golden beaches, however, most CBI investors spend little or no time in Antigua and Barbuda, preferring to obtain their passports without traveling to the islands. Regarding investment immigration programs, Antigua and Barbuda has raised more than $200 million since opening its doors to immigration investors in 2013, placing it as one of the top Caribbean citizenship investment programs. Like its regional rivals, Antigua and Barbuda offers a donation-based CBI program that provides a quick route to a second passport with almost no residency requirements for successful applicants. A combination that has drawn large numbers of Plan B investors from China, Russia, and the Middle East. Facing stiff regional competition, the Twin Islands slashed the cost of their donation-based CBI program in 2017, reducing the price from $200,000 to $100,000 for a family of 4. Antigua also offers real estate and enterprise CBI options, but heavily promotes its donation-based immigration options. There are 3 pathways to an Antigua passport. Donation to the National Development Fund. By far the most popular option, the donation route confers citizenship on investors who simply cut a check to the island's National Development Fund. A $100,000 donation will cover a family of up to 4 people, including dependent children aged up to 25 and parents aged 65 or more. For larger families, the donation increases to $125,000. Investors must also pay $25,000 in processing fees, plus $15,000 per additional dependent beyond a family of 4. Real estate investment. Investors can also qualify for citizenship by spending $200,000 or more on qualifying real estate. More than 40 development projects have been approved for CBI funding, of which most are condos, hotels, or resort properties. Investors must also pay a $30,000 fee for a family of 4 or less, plus $15,000 per additional dependent, and can't resell their property for at least 5 years after gaining citizenship. Business investment. It's also possible to obtain citizenship through business-related investments, with individuals required to invest at least $1.5 million to qualify. It's possible to bring the cost down by clubbing together. Multiple investors can obtain citizenship through a single business venture, as long as they invest at least $5 million in total, and each investor commits to at least $400,000 to the project. Like real estate investors, business investors must also pay $50,000 in processing fees for a family of 4, plus $15,000 for additional dependents. They can't divest of their investment for at least 5 years after gaining citizenship. Investors considering the business route are also encouraged to discuss their plans with the Antigua and Barbuda Investment Authority. How to apply? Applicants must work with licensed agents to prepare their applications, as agents prepare paperwork and serve as a point of contact with the Antiguan government throughout the process. Antigua and Barbuda require standard biographical documentation, including a police check, and officials pay close attention to the applicant's financial records and sources of wealth when considering applications. Donation-based applicants can expect to receive their passport in about 100 days, but real estate and enterprise applications can take longer to adjudicate. For real estate applications, applicants should first secure a binding purchase and sale agreement for an approved development project, conditional upon the approval of their CBI application. Once the application is approved, applicants complete their transaction and provide documentation to the government to finalize the CBI process and receive their passport. Successful applicants must take an oath of allegiance as soon as practicable in order to confirm their citizenship. This can either be done at overseas embassies or consular offices, or can be done on the applicant's first trip to Antigua while fulfilling their 5-day residency requirement. Mobility. Antigua's passport allows a visa-free travel to more than 150 countries and territories, including Hong Kong, Singapore, the UK, and the Schengen area. The Antiguan passport is valid for 5 years, but can be renewed if the holder has spent at least 5 days physically present in Antigua during the term of its validity. Regardless of the investment pathway selected, all applicants must also pay due diligence fees for the applicant and their spouse, minor dependents aged 12 to 17 years, and dependent age 18 or older. There are no due diligence fees for children under the age of 12 years. Permanent Residence Program. Since 1995, Antigua and Barbuda has offered a permanent residency program designed to encourage high net worth individuals to establish tax residency in the islands. To qualify, investors must maintain a permanent abode in Antigua and Barbuda, spend at least 30 days a year in Antigua and Barbuda, maintain an income of at least $100,000, and make a flat tax payment of $20,000 per year. In exchange, residents receive access to a highly favorable tax jurisdiction with no worldwide income tax, no inheritance taxes, and no capital gains tax. Keep following our videos for more information.